But have you ever met someone so in tune with their land and animals that it almost seems like they have a sixth sense? Someone whose methods are so unconventional, so outside the box, that people just can't help but call them crazy. Well, today we're heading deep into the heart of rural Canada to meet a farm handler who has earned exactly that reputation. But as we'll soon discover, there's a brilliant method to his madness. His name is Alistair Finch, but around these parts, he's just Al. His farm isn't the biggest or the most technologically advanced. In fact, from the road, it looks like a scene straight out of a painting from 100 years ago. But what happens within its fences is nothing short of revolutionary, and it's why people from all over the world are starting to pay attention. The first thing you'll notice when you step onto Al's property is onto the roar of a tractor. It's the sound. A symphony of animal calls, wind rustling through ancient oaks, and music. Yes, that's right. Alistair is a firm believer that his crops grow better and his livestock are happier with a daily dose of classical music. Every morning, speakers dotted around his fields play everything from Mozart to Vivaldi. His neighbors thought he'd lost his mind. We hear the Four Seasons drifting over the hill at 6 a.m. and just shake our heads, one local told us, but the results are undeniable. His vegetable yields are consistently 20% higher than average. And a local university study even found that the milk from his cows has lower levels of stress hormones. Crazy, maybe effective. Absolutely, but the music is just the beginning. Let's talk about his pest control. While other farms might use chemical sprays, Alistair has an army, a feathered, quacking army. Every day, he releases a flock of over 200 ducks into his vegetable patches. They march in near-perfect formation, gobbling up slugs, snails, and harmful insects without ever touching the precious crops. He calls it his Quack Attack Squad. It's a practice known as integrated pest management, but Al has perfected it into an art form. It's a self-sustaining, organic, and frankly adorable solution to a $1 million problem. Then there's his relationship with his animals. He doesn't just raise them, he partners with them. Take his pigs, for example. He practices rotational grazing, but with a twist. Before moving his pigs to a new pasture, Alistair walks the field himself, planting fast-growing nutrient-rich treats like radishes and turnips. He says it's like creating a treasure hunt for them. The pigs then till the soil naturally with their snouts as they search for the goodies, aerating the ground and preparing it for the next crop cycle. He claims it keeps them engaged, happy, and reduces the need for heavy machinery that compacts the soil. He knows each of his animals by name and personality. He'll tell you how Beatrice the cow prefers to be milked while listening to Batch, or how Winston the pig is the undisputed leader of the truffle hunting team. This deep, intuitive understanding of nature is the core of Al's philosophy. He sees his farm not as a factory, but as a living, breathing ecosystem where every element has a purpose and a role to play. He spent years observing the natural patterns on his land before he ever planted a single seed. He mapped out where the water flowed naturally, where the sun hit the hardest, and which native plants attracted beneficial insects. Instead of fighting against nature, he designed his entire farm to work with it. He calls this cooperative farming. It means more work, more observation, and more patience than conventional methods. But the rewards are a farm that is resilient, sustainable, and bursting with life. Of course, this path hasn't been easy. In the early days, he faced skepticism from all sides. Banks were hesitant to loan money for such an unconventional operation. Other farmers would politely call his ideas interesting, which is farmer speak for completely insane. He had to innovate on a shoestring budget, often building his own tools and systems from salvaged materials. That mobile chicken coop that provides fertilizer for his fields. He built it from an old flatbed trailer and recycled lumber, the intricate irrigation system that uses gravity and collected rainwater. He engineered it himself after studying ancient Roman aqueducts. What's truly amazing is how Alistair's crazy ideas are now being recognized as pioneering innovations. Agricultural students come to his farm to learn about soil health and symbiotic relationships. Chefs from high-end restaurants seek out his produce, praising its unparalleled flavor and quality. They say you can taste the health of the land in every bite. His farm has become a model for a new kind of agriculture, one that values sustainability and animal welfare just as much as profits. So, is Alistair Finch crazy? If crazy means rejecting a broken system and daring to build something better, then yes. If it means listening to the wisdom of the land instead of the noise of industrial trends, then yes. And if it means believing that a farm can be a place of joy, music, and partnership, then he's the craziest man in Canada. But as we look at this thriving, vibrant farm, a sanctuary of sustainability in a world that desperately needs it, you can't help but think that maybe his brand of crazy is exactly what we need more of. He's not just a farm handler. He's a visionary, a steward of the land, and a testament to the power of thinking differently. What do you think are his methods, genius, or just plain odd? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing from you. If you were inspired by Alistair's story and want to see more content about amazing people changing the world, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us bring you more stories like this one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.